Imagine this. My uncle, a veteran EMT with 20 years of service, stops at a roadside diner in rural Ohio. He's off the clock just grabbing a burger when the owner behind the grill, a guy named Silas, suddenly goes stiff. Silas collapses, eyes rolling back, clutching his chest. My uncle doesn't even hesitate. He vaults over the counter, starts chest compressions, and literally shouts at the waitress to call 911. For 10 minutes, he fights for Silas's life, keeping his heart beating until the ambulance arrives. He even rides with them to the hospital, stayed in the waiting room for hours, and only left when the doctor said Silas was stable. My uncle didn't even finish his burger, but he didn't care. He just felt good knowing he'd done his job. Fast forward 3 weeks. My uncle happens to be driving through that same town and decides to check on the guy. He walks into the diner and there's Silas, looking healthy, back at the grill. Silas recognizes him instantly. He walks over, grabs my uncle's hand and says, "Sir, the doctors told me what you did. You're the reason I'm still breathing. I owe you everything." My uncle's heart swells. He orders a black coffee, feeling like there's still good in the world. But when he goes to pay, Silas looks at the register, then looks back at my uncle with a dead serious expression. He says, "You know, when you jumped over my counter 3 weeks ago, you knocked over a bottle of imported hot sauce. It broke, and it cost me $12. My uncle laughed, thinking it was a joke, but Silas didn't smile. He just stood there, waiting. He actually deducted the cost of the coffee and handed my uncle a bill for the remaining $9.50. My uncle just stared at him, paid the bill in cash, and walked out without saying a single word. Some people don't just lack a heart, they're missing a soul.